Okay. Just making sure I did not hit the start streaming button. That would have been bad. Hello, YouTube. Actually, this is a little different than usual. I don't know why I keep looking over here. There's nothing going on over here right now. It's just my... Those of you who don't watch my streams, first of all, I am Slowpoke as Gamer. Stream on Twitch. Member of the Pokeathon charity team. We've got some good stuff coming for that soon. Stay tuned to Pokeathon.net. Advertisements aside, though, we got a new Pokemon Direct today, and the roofers are on break or not here for whatever reason, so I have time to actually do a reaction here. Now, if you watch my head here, I'm swinging around really wildly. All my recording software is over here. Direct is over here, so once I actually start the Direct and everything's stable, I'm going to be just staring over here, so don't worry about that. Anyway, before we start, predictions. First of all, I haven't seen anything about this, even though we are, what was it, like 2.5 hours now past when this aired? But yeah, predictions. We're going to see probably more of the Galar region. I think this trailer probably opens with the same trailer that we got in the last Direct. Just, as a recapper of here's the new games. I think we're going to get probably 3 new Pokemon. I think we're probably going to get the box legendaries. So 2 of them there. I think we're going to get information on how the gym system works, because that apparently is going to get turned upside down again. This has become a running trend with Pokemon. I think we're going to get a release date. What I don't think we're going to get is, I don't think we're going to get the final stage starters. And I don't think we're going to get information on the big new feature, which a lot of people are rumoring is going to be equipment for Pokemon. Past that, I think there's going to be a new Nintendo Switch bundle for the game, but I don't think we're going to get info on that either. I think those are going to be in a Direct probably in September, October. I don't think there's anything else of note. I don't think so. If there's anything else to surprise, I guess maybe we'll know who the new professor is, but past that, I guess I'm going to be staring over here for a bit because I want to make sure desktop audio is all right. But let's roll into this. Boop. Ooh, new content.
Welcome to Pokemon Direct.
Okay, yeah, desktop audio seems fine.
I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company.
If it's too low, hopefully you've seen this already.
I would like to provide the latest news.
So let's see what... I like that he's got a drawing tablet there. Is he... I know he's like the head of the Pokemon Company, but is he like an art guy by trade, or is he a programmer? Anyway, video. Oh, that's on Switch, I love it. New music. So is this the new trailer? Oh, it's the new trailer, alright. I love the marching band thing they have going on here. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we're totally not going to see Smash DLC here. So I feel like it should need to be stated, but I'm sure someone's... Oh. There's Pokemon. There's music. I'll try not to jam too hard, but this is a banger, man. I think that makes 4. Are they about facing? Are they bringing back the Let's Go Pokemon in the World system? Because when we got the first trailer, they were just random encounters. That camera's swinging around, man. Are those waypoints? Oh, is that raids? Come on. As long as they're optional. And not like the only way to obtain legendaries or something. What in the heck? I don't have any idea what's happening here, but I am okay with all of this. Here's the gyms. Yep. We all definitely figured they were gyms. What is this, like, Mega Pokemon? I guess it can't be Megas because they already did Megas. Give me the deets, man! Give me the deets!
Hello, I'm Masuda from Game Freak. Hi.
God, they just blew the doors off, and I'm concerned the next,
What did you think of the video?
Oh, it's almost 17 minutes, wow. Okay, so they baked the trailer length right into it.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield to all of you around the world, right here from Game Freak's offices where development is underway.
Hope development is nearly done. Oh, Digglets!
You can take on the role of the main character, who resides in the Galar region.
Wow, really?
After
You get to be the
choosing
main
Grookey,
character.
Scorbunny,
I'm
or
amazed.
Sobble as your first partner Pokemon, you will embark on an adventure to become the champion.
Look how Scorbunny just jumps forward and the other two do an X in the background.
Towns in which you will find humans and Pokemon working together, and many other locations.
Look, it's the Game Freak offices. Look, that Whooper doesn't know how to play hopscotch.
Pokemon battles are the most popular form of entertainment in the Galar region.
Man, this place really is in Rhyme City.
Frequently filled with cheering crowds that have gathered to witness battles between gym leaders and challengers.
That's a Rotom, by the way, and I like
The
that.
excitement of these battles.
I hope that's not just a trailer
is broadcast
thing.
on television in the Galar region as well.
So it's soccer.
The most exciting part of visiting a new region is, of course, encountering
Yeah, I'm American.
Pokemon that you've never seen before.
Let's make sure I'm not covering anything too important. Doesn't look like it.
To tell you more about
Oh no, I'm
Pokemon
covering that
that
man's
reside in the
face.
Galar
Hold on.
region, I'd like to
Oh,
hand
my
over
camera's
to
flipped.
James, the art director on these games.
Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie. Oh.
I'm James Turner from Game Freak.
Wow, they got an actual
I'm
British
the
person.
art director for these games.
I like the chalk thing on the background.
Never before seen Pokemon that await you in the Galar region.
God, I'm gonna need to rewatch this after this,
Just a few of them.
just to soak in all the details.
The first Pokemon I'd like to show you is Wooloo.
Wooloo.
This Pokemon's defining characteristic
Aw.
is its fluffy fur.
Personally, I'm
which is
still more of a
treasured
fan
by
of
humans
Mareep.
in a town in the Galar region, who use
So
it
I guess
for
this is like our normal type?
specialty goods. This Pokemon here is Gossifleur, the flowering Pokemon.
It's grass type for sure.
Gossifleur favors places with clean air and water.
So I'm guessing it's like our
Pollen is
oddish.
said to have healing properties.
Might be
This
fairy
next
if it
Pokemon
has healing
is
properties.
called Dreadnought, the
Oh,
fight Pokemon. The sharp and jagged edges
I'm using
of its
that.
jaw
That's on my. That's gonna be in my stream of this
of
game.
rock and iron. Its vicious nature makes it a difficult Pokemon
Rock and
to
iron, so it's
train
going to be
for
rock
all
and steel
of the
type.
most experienced trainers.
Hope
This
that's not a
Pokemon
late game.
that can be seen flying steadily
That's our
through
dark
the
type.
sky is called Corviknight. It puts its skills to use when working as a flying taxi, which will take the player back to any town he or she has previously visited.
There's our fly mechanic, which means
As many
HMs
of
aren't
you
returning.
already know, some Pokemon can evolve, changing their appearance and becoming stronger.
So that
more
bird,
quickly.
I want to say it'd be dark and steel, but I think it's going to be dark flying.
Is one of these Pokemon. When Gossifleur
I feel like it's going to be our Route 1 bird, and that's like a later stage for it. Oh no, it got worse.
Eldegoss. As you can see, there are now small seeds scattered across its fuzzy head.
So it's a dandelion.
These seeds are said to promote growth in plants and can revitalize both people and Pokemon.
Yeah, this thing's 100% grass fairy.
That's all I can show you this time. There are lots more Pokemon living in the Galar region for you to discover.
There's a very distinct cadence, and I'm guessing
You
that's for
look
the sake
forward
of
to
his
finding many
translator.
Pokemon
Ooh,
you're already
returners.
familiar with.
Anything new here?
I hope you're as
Axu.
excited as we are to encounter the amazing variety of Pokemon.
A lot of Gen
that
5
inhabit
Pokemon getting
the Galar
imported
region.
here, which is surprising to me. I figured there'd be more Gen 6. God, I see those lines and I want to say waypoints.
Pokemon
Just
is
tell me
the
it's open
ultimate
world.
adventure. And where you will find the widest variety of Pokemon out of anywhere in the Galar region is in a place called the Wild Area. This wild area stretches between cities and is filled with abundant nature as far as the eye can see. Different Pokemon can
Say it.
appear depending on where you are and what the weather is like.
Say it!
Meaning there will be new discoveries for you each day.
You got the piano bit. They're making you think Breath of the Wild.
But while adventuring through this area, you have control over the camera, allowing you to better search for items.
Okay, I don't remember his name, but there's one guy over at Game Explained who right now just lost his
in the
mind.
skies above, and even in the lakes, for you never know what you might find. In certain locations in
So
the
is this
Galar region,
optional?
a new phenomenon can be triggered that makes a
Or are
Pokemon
routes,
giant
like,
in size and gives it incredible strength.
Exclusively,
This phenomenon
like,
is called
between
Dynamaxing.
specific... Okay,
Dynamaxing opens up
that's a
new
terrible name for it,
possibilities
but...
in the heated battles
I want to know,
performed by
is the
trainers
battle
and
area
Pokemon.
optional? Or is that your
For more
actual
details, I
route
would like to
format
turn it
now?
over to Iwao, the planning director for the games.
So that's our new feature. I didn't think we'd get it here, but apparently we are. I don't know what it has to do with swords and shields, but okay.
I'm Iwao from Game Freak.
Hey,
I'm the
Iwao.
planning director for Pokemon
Nice
Sword
fish
and
tank.
Pokemon Shield. Let me tell you more about the new Dynamax feature, which will surely bring about all the
Dynamax.
strategies
God, that sounds like a
Pokemon
Digimon feature.
Pokemon
Well, it is
with
definitely
power
toggleable, like,
Dynamax to not only become massive in size, but also boost their power.
The sky effect on that has some, like, Ultra Beast elements.
Dynamaxing can be used once per battle. However,
For only one
the
attack?
Pokemon will revert to normal after 3 turns.
Okay, so it's Mega Evolution, but nerfed.
Mastering Dynamax will be key to becoming a
It's
full-fledged
interesting to me
Pokemon
that,
trainer
like,
in
they
the
went
game.
with Mega Evolution, which was way overpowered. They went with Z moves, which were pretty
If
much
you connect to other players,
largely
you'll find more ways
pointless,
to play them.
and now they're just kind of merging the two together.
One of these new multiplayer features is called
Raids.
Max Raid Battles,
Yeah.
in which 4 Pokemon trainers can join forces.
Interesting that they
to
do
challenge
say that
all
it's,
Dynamax Pokemon.
by connecting with other players. Is this going to have an MMO type element, or is
In
this
Max
like
Raid Battles,
you go to a
all
raid
Dynamax
and it puts you into a
Pokemon
queue
giant
to
form
join with
and
3 other players?
Not only that, it also has special powers that make it an extremely formidable opponent. Only one of these 4 players who have teamed up for the Max Raid battle will be able to Dynamax their Pokemon in each battle. So coordinating with your team will be crucial when taking on these powerful wild Pokemon.
Yeah, that's going to go over well in rando battles when that
If
one
you
troll
realize
just
you manage to
Dynamaxes
emerge
turn 1.
victorious, you will get a chance to capture the Pokemon in a truly dynamic catch sequence. The Pokemon that you can take on in Max Raid battles also vary depending on where you are in the wild area and the state of the weather.
How many wild areas are there? Because it looks like when you look at the map, there should be at least 2. Maybe 3.
Trainers will join forces and test their skills against a variety of Pokemon.
I mean, I'm okay with this feature coming in. I'm not going to be using it much, though.
Max Raid Battles feature strategic, cooperative 4-player gameplay.
I don't have any
against
water.
a
I need
single
water. Oh,
Pokemon,
no.
Which is a first for the main series of Pokemon games.
Is it? I guess it is if you
It's
consider
going to be
online
a ton of fun
multiplayer.
To use your Nintendo Switch system's local wireless functionality to tackle these battles with friends in person and experience the excitement together.
Oh, no.
You can also connect with other players
Okay.
to enjoy
I thought they were
playing
about to
games
do the
online.
Super Mario Maker 2 on us, where it's
So
like,
I hope you'll
sorry,
Max Raid
only
Battles
local
with all
play.
sorts of other players.
Thank you, Game Freak, for continuing to understand the internet in 2019.
Next, I would like to introduce some of the people you'll encounter on your.
Okay, I was going to say, we're not near the end, are we? I don't think
This
we're even
guy
halfway
is the
through.
greatest trainer in the Galar region.
Oh, we are.
And also the current champion. His name is Leon. In a region where Pokemon battles
I like him.
are so
He's
widely
finally...
enjoyed,
He
his
might be actually the
undefeated
first
record
champion I
in
really
matches
like
is
since,
far more incredible. His popularity
God,
is
probably
only
Gen
enhanced
4.
by
I wasn't a
his
fan of
personality, winning him the adoration
Alder
of
and
players
5,
across
and
the
I didn't
region.
like how they just shoehorned
It's no
Iris into Black White
exaggeration to
2.
say that he is the most prominent trainer in all of
Dianza
Galar.
was just there.
The
And there was
champion
really
has
no
a younger
champion
brother
in
who
the
also
last
happens to be one
generation.
of your rivals.
Hmm?
His name is Hop.
Oh, God.
Hop dreams to one day become champion, just like his elder brother.
I like that. I like that dynamic, though. That's new. That's something they haven't done before.
His journey through the Galar region begins on the same day as yours. On your journey,
They're only
you
showing us
have
one
to
rival,
support
though, which is nice. It's not
from
that,
these
you know,
two characters.
4-character set we've had in the last
Professor Magnolia
generations.
is the professor of the Galar region.
What's
who
her name?
Specializes in researching the
Magno-
Dynamax phenomenon.
Is that a tree?
Sonia
Hold
is her
on.
granddaughter and also serves as her assistant.
I don't think either of those are
Wisdom and
trees,
sound
Game
advice
Freak.
will surely come in handy throughout your adventure.
Pretty sure magnolias are a flower. I'm guessing this is our first gym leader.
Next, I would like to talk about the Pokemon gyms.
They are using Dynamax there, so he might be like the 4th or 5th.
You and your rival will need to take on the Pokemon gyms throughout the region in order to achieve your goal.
They're also
of
really
becoming
building up the
champion.
rival, which I like. Usually the rival's just in the
These
background
gym
lately.
Stadiums are constructed in very special locations.
That's
that
evolved.
allow
He's
Pokemon
definitely
to
later.
Dynamax.
I think they're specifically taking it on
Gym
with
leaders also
out-evolved
have
starters.
extremely powerful Dynamax Pokemon on their teams.
I feel like they've been intentionally mashing B on these evolutions so as not to show you the final stages.
Battles between two Dynamax Pokemon are explosive and will cause the energy and excitement in the stadium to reach its peak.
They keep showing us that same
Let me
stock
introduce one of
footage.
the gym leaders to you. This is the grass-type expert, Milo. This gym leader is all
He's
about enjoying
thick,
battles
but he
alongside
looks like a
his
kid.
Pokemon, and you will have to overcome his tenacious fighting style.
I don't know how I feel about his design.
Look forward to facing many more heated battles against.
It'd be nice to
gym
go back to
leaders over
gyms,
the
though,
course
for
of
the
your
anime,
adventure.
too. Because I don't think they're going to be able to carry
We've
forward
shown
the
off
school
quite a
idea.
bit today, but I have one more video I would like you to see.
I swear to God, if this is a Smash video, I'm going to flip a
Please
table.
take a look.
It's probably final stage starters, honestly. Oh, no. Okay, it's the legendaries. Is that Solgaleo? No, it's the wolf. Oh, it's a double formed. It is the wolf, though. We all kind of suspected the wolf had meant something. So there they are, the box legendaries. And is this going to be the third of the trio? Interesting that unlike in a lot of games where they're kind of diametrically opposed, they seem to be, like, allies here.
The two Pokemon you saw in the video just now are in fact legendary Pokemon of the Galar region.
No, really?
Zacian and Zamazenta.
Zamazenta.
Look forward to discovering for yourself just what role Zacian and Zamazenta will play in the story.
These were definitely like the third member of the trio.
I hope you enjoyed today's Pokemon Direct.
Is that it?
Of course,
Really?
what we revealed today is just a small part
I
of
guess
what
that is
you'll
it.
find
Wow.
in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon
It feels like so little, but I guess we did get so much.
Many more Pokemon and interesting characters.
Was it like
for you to
4 new
discover in the
Pokemon?
Galar region.
The box legendaries, Dynamax,
We're putting
information on
everything we've
gyms.
got here
The
at
game has an open world mode.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, a game that everyone around the world will enjoy.
Please look forward to it.
I'm so glad. I was so nervous that was going to be a Smash reveal.
Finally, I would like to announce the release date.
Yep, I knew we'd get that.
Pokemon Sword
November,
and
yep.
Pokemon Shield will be available on November
Which I
15th,
believe, I moved my water bottle from
2019,
last night here.
Global simultaneous release. And starting today,
Can you see that? No, you can't see
pre-order a
that.
special double pack.
Oh!
Stay tuned for more information.
Okay, that's cool. I like that they're doing
Look
that.
forward to your new
I'm not gonna
Pokemon
buy it,
adventure
but,
in the
you know.
Galar region.
What did he say it was releasing? I forgot already. Like you said, the 14th or the 15th? I can just roll it back here.
Shield will be available.
Yeah, November 15th. We don't need to listen to that again. So November 15th, which puts it, as I kind of expected, I was thinking about it in the shower today, this is going to get its the usual Nintendo Black Friday release date of 1 week beforehand. This is their big 2019 game. And it's getting that slot, which is nice and all. It does mean, just to spin this forward for Pokethon, which, I don't know if I'm legally allowed to say this, but we are kind of planning on doing a Sword Shield-based marathon. And if we do it, it would probably be set, probably either that last week of November or that first week of December. I don't think we're doing the actual release day marathon this time. You didn't hear that from me, though. Anyway, God, what did we all get there? I was rattling through it earlier. We got like 4 new Pokemon, box legendaries, Dynamax, which is a stupid name, but I feel like these attempts to balance Mega Evolution have gotten increasingly absurd as we've gone along. I'm surprised. I suppose, actually, there was a leak that had said that equipment was going to be the new main feature, but it did get the box legendaries wrong, so I think we can safely debunk that leak now. I think people were debunking it already, but whatever. What else was there? Blah, 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 blah. Dynamax. Oh, yeah, I was talking about Dynamax. There's a weird, like, sky wormhole-y effect going on above Pokemon, so I think we might get more Ultra Space involvement in this game. Like, some weird Ultra Space powers making Pokemon grow giant. Interesting they're going that route. It seems like they're maybe tapping into the Godzilla. I mean, I say tapping into Godzilla, but, you know, Giant Monstrous has been a toku. If you don't know what that is, just Google it. It's basically the Japanese... It's a genre for Japanese Power Rangers and other similar shows like Kamen Rider and Ultraman and all that, where there's giant monsters. It's basically... They've used aspects from that genre before in Pokemon. If you've looked into the Red Blue beta that was dug up back at the start of the year, like, you saw Pokemon in there, which were very clearly inspired by monsters from those shows and such, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I guess with Final Stage Evolutions, it'll seem cool. It looks stupid when a Grookey grows giant or a Pichu. But, yeah. I don't like it. I'm probably going to make a point of not using it. Hopefully it's balanced, because obviously Mega Evolutions weren't balanced in the slightest, and Z-moves were kind of underpowered. What else was there? We got to meet some new characters. Actually, I can look this up now that the video's done. Magnolia tree. Okay, Magnolia is a tree. Go figure. I thought it was a flower. There is a flower that's also a Magnolia, it looks like. Weird. What's the girl's name? The, like, assistant lady? Talking about Dynamax. Wild area. God. I popped off so hard when I saw that, because I thought the beams of light were waypoints, and I was like, my God, they're actually doing the Breath of the Wild thing. No, that's just raids. Unfortunate. But, it is still open world. It is still giant. It looks... I'm confused, because we obviously saw Route 1. And it was very short and linear like a normal Pokemon game. Which I'm still trying to figure out, does this mean that routes end once you hit that big city and it's just wild zones after that? Or are wild zones optional? Where like, here's the clear-cut route if you want to be a speed demon about it, but if you want to go have some fun, here's the wild area. You have camera controls. Anyway, where was that girl? Was it after Dynamax they went through characters? We got to meet the champion. I love this champion. It's the first champion I'll actually enjoy since Gen 4. It's great. They reveal the champion first? Rival. I like that they are very focusing in on the rival and very specifying it's one rival, it looks like. They are going back to the Gen 4 and 5 style of gameplay with modern enhancements on it, and I am down for all of it. There she is. Sonia. I want to see if there's a Sonia tree. There is not. There's tree change dolls from Australia that comes up when I look at Sonia tree. So, cool.
Is her granddaughter and also...
I have comments about Sonia, but I don't... It reminds me... This design reminds me, and this is going to seem a little weird, but of an old webcomic that I used to read, and I swear there was a character that had almost this exact same design, down to the hair color, named Sonia.
Also serves as her assistant.
God, though, why Sonia? Usually, I mean, obviously she's not the main professor, but I feel like usually they still have like a professor-style name in this case, because if there were a Sword Shield 2, she'd probably be promoted to professor. But whatever. What else was there as I kind of scroll through down here? Got some more shots of the region. That was cool. Weather is apparently important, and they didn't explain how weather changes, which makes me wonder, is the day-night and weather cycle still tied to real time, or is that going to be like Breath of the Wild, where a whole day is maybe like 30 minutes? so you can get that full experience. There's so much I want to know about wild areas. We know for sure, because we didn't see final stage starters, we know for sure there is going to be another direct, and they're probably going to go real in-depth on wild areas there. I don't think that info is at E3, though. Is there anything else? I guess we can go through these new Pokemon. Wooloo is going to be for sure normal. I think that's just pure normal. Probably evolves into pure normal. I think that's basically our... not the rat normal, but the other normal. There's usually always two normals. The rat and the other one. That's Grass Fairy for sure. They talked up healing properties way too much for it not to be Fairy. Excuse you? I'm trying to find the crow. I don't want to look at you. I want to look at the crow. There he is. This one confuses me, because I'm fairly sure it's going to have flying types. I think that's going to be our Route 1 bird. I think it probably is, like, the middle or final stage of the Route 1 bird. So it's got to have flying. It also is obviously our Fly HM replacement, so it definitely has fly. By the way, it looked like fly no longer can be triggered anywhere in the world. It looks like you can only fast travel city to city, which does make me wonder, is the space between cities substantially larger than in more recent games? Because in recent games, you know, you have like an itty-bitty route that maybe was the length of a Gen 1 route, and then you had another city. The fact that you can now only fly from cities makes me think that they're doing that on purpose. It's to get to farming zones easier and not just to bail on a route. But yeah, he's definitely flying. I think he's probably going to be... he's called Night, but I think he's going to be flying Dark. I don't think he's flying Steel. I feel like we've seen that. When was the last time we had... I think we might not have had flying Dark since the Honchkrow line. So I think that's what's happening there. We've got the evolution of the Grass Fairy, which is going to retain Grass Fairy. Wild areas, we talked pretty ad nauseum about that. I want more info and I want it now. Dynamax, please balance it. I'm still probably not going to use it much, though. Because I don't like cheat buttons. And it feels like this is going to be another one of those cheat buttons, like in Let's Go. But that's just me. I'm old-fashioned. I played Gen 1. I speedrun Gen 1. I speedrun Hey You Pikachu, too. Periodically. Beyond that, characters, I ran over them already. I'm starting to lose my ability to talk right, so I should probably wrap this video up. If you want more content like this, like the video, subscribe to the channel. There's stuff that shows it now and then again. If you want more reaction content, next week is E3. I will be having E3 content on my Twitch channel, along with my usual Monday streams, which beginning on, I want to say the 27th of this month? No, 17th. No, yeah, 24th. I can calendar. I'll be starting a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Hell Sanity Randomizer playthrough. On Fridays, I am playing Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm about, like, 2 worlds into it and still chugging along. That channel, and obviously, like, for E3 next Monday and Tuesday, I'll be doing some reactions there, too. All that can be found over at twitch.tv/Slowpoke is a gamer, all one word. If you put in underscores, you will get my old account. And additionally, you can find me on Twitter at SlowpokeIAGamer. That's basically all I have to say here. Thanks for coming out. Take time out of your day to watch me react to this instead of, you know, bigger channels. That's kind of all I've got. So, bye.